Very pleased. Great non-conference win against a quality opponent. The utmost respect for Coach Snyder and his program. We knew it was going to be a physical game. We knew it was going to be one where they weren't going to beat themselves, and we knew it was going to be a tremendous challenge. So to walk out of here with our first Power 5 non-conference win since 1995 is the greatest accomplishment for our team. I thought we did some very positive things in all three phases. Challenged them. 3 words this week were discipline, physicality, and attention to detail. Obviously we need to be a little bit better with the penalties. I think we had 11, so we got to work to clean that up. The physicality, I think it showed on both sides of the ball, rushing for almost 400 and holding down the team that prides itself on running the ball pretty well. And lastly, attention to detail in a margin of error league against an opponent like Kansas State. It's very small, and I thought we executed with more precision today than we did against Stephen F. Austin. So very pleased, excited to get out of here with the win, excited to be 2-0. Take any questions.
Questions? You mentioned the physicality that the team showed today. Did Kylan kind of embody that better than most with how he ran?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with the guys up front. I thought Coach Johnson's group did an excellent job, blocking. That includes the tight ends with Coach Hudd there, so they did a good job. Talk about creating vertical and horizontal movement at the line of scrimmage, and I thought they did that. Some of the things that we do with who we're reading and throwing the ball, kind of slowing them down a little bit at the second level. But certainly Kylan runs with a tremendous physicality and runs behind his pads, and then also has that second gear to go take it the distance.
Is there any update on Jamal Peters?
Jamal Peters?
Yeah,
he's getting looked at right now. We won't know. I know it's upper body, but I'm not sure to what extent.
Did you plan to run Nick as much as you did, or is that just what the defense was given?
I think that's just a byproduct of the offense. We make a call, and he has a read of whether to give it or to pull it, based on what the defender does, and that's where the ball goes.
What did you think of him through the air?
Through the air, I think at the beginning of the game, I think he was a little amped up. I think we had some throws that were there, had an overthrow to Osiris, had Austin early in the end zone, which was a ball he completed, same play that he completed later in the game. So I think he made some very good throws. He did some great things by improvisation when it broke down, scrambling. But certainly we got to, much like last week, got to work to continue to maintain our productivity and explosiveness while increasing our efficiency and completion percentage.
Kylan today, was that just what you were talking about riding the hot hand?
Yeah, right. I mean he I think he had 6 for 100 in the first half, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty hot. So, but it's. In a game like this, and just looking back, and people ask what the offense is going to be, you want it to be 50-50, but when it gets to a point where one phase of the game is, taking over and performing very well, we'll continue to, like you said, ride it hot hand.
Kind of going off of that, how much of Nick had almost 20 carries? How much of that was game planned, and how much of that was, you saw what he did early successfully, and it's kind of rode with it?
I think some of those. If you look at the breakdown, I'm not sure how many were off of scrambles and how many were off of called runs. The general number we have in our head is 15 to 20, kind of in that range for called runs, not account for scrambles. So I guess they're probably hitting that range.
When you talk about the penalties, any of them stand out, or anything that you're really trying to focus in on?
I mean, they all stand out, but certainly the targeting penalty for Jonathan, that hurts for this game and the next. And having we had an offsides that took us out of the 3rd and 1. A delayed game that took points off the board on the field goal. So those are the things that they don't get you till they get you. In a game where you're up, they kind of get glossed over. The same thing as last week. You can't accept it in victory. We couldn't accept defeat. So we'll work to get those cleaned up.
Seemed like there were some substitution problems too. Were you expecting that with all these new schemes and systems?
Not really. To a certain extent, we got one on PAT field goal. There were a couple. That's we all work to get that cleaned up. Yeah. Wasn't expecting it, but definitely got to address it.
There was talk all week about how good Kansas State's experienced offensive line was. How do you think your defensive line performed against it?
I think very well, and I think we've talked for a very long time about not just Montez, Jeffrey, Braxton, Gary, but the guys that Coach Baker rolls through there, and very little drop off. So when you're able to do that with Chauncey and Kobe and the rest of the guys, I think that negates some of the effect of a very veteran, experienced, and talented offensive line, particularly left tackle.
Defense did a lot of things schematically today and executed most of them pretty well. Is that kind of where this defense can be in terms of being one of the best in the nation and executing a bunch of different things very well?
Yeah, I think it's a positive step forward, and certainly you know, this day and age of, you know, offensive football with teams spreading the field. And, you know, you can't just sit still and play one thing or you'll get picked apart. So I think Coach Shoup and his staff have done a very good job of putting the plan together. We're mixing up fronts, mixing up coverages, and certainly on third down when we get you behind the sticks, you know, mixing up the pressures and the coverages. So I think it was another good step forward by our defense there.
Was there an adjustment made at halftime to get behind the line a little more? Tackles were also kind of slow in the beginning, but they ramped up.
Yes, get more of them. No, there wasn't everything. I think, you know, when we come in and we do, you know, the halftime adjustments, maybe, you know, you get the communication from the booth and the sideline, and this is what they're running, and then the adjustments that you make hopefully, you know, allow you to get a little bit more than we did in the first half.